Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sibling Side Quest. It's weird. I never really do the intro, but yeah. Hi, this is my name's Demeen. What's up?
Hey, we're your hosts. That's David. I'm Dahan. Yeah, maybe we should start. I don't know, just random thought. We can maybe start asking some of our friends if they want to come on and talk about whatever it is that interests them. Guest stars.
Yeah, I guess most of our friends though aren't really like into geeky stuff like we are, though.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, John mentioned he wouldn't mind coming on, and he could talk about he's in the Marvel movies, Lord of the Rings, stuff like that.
oh
So
yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
mean
just a
they
thought.
might not be into geeky stuff, but they like geeky stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if that makes sense. But yeah,
And you have to
that's cool.
excuse my cough. I'll try to
Mm.
keep it to a minimum. But yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Hope
Yeah,
everyone had a good
happy
break,
holidays,
good
happy New Year.
holidays. Yeah,
How was your holidays?
it was good. I took the last week off because my kids were out of school.
Hmm.
Stayed local. We had that big, that big party
Hmm.
where essentially
Good
like
party, by the way.
a mini party, a mini wedding showed up at our house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had like 80 people, dude. It's
yeah.
crazy.
People were like, "Oh yeah, it was fun. You gonna do it again?" And Cynthia was
Yeah,
probably,
your wife
oh,
looked a little.
maybe, but probably with just the girls. So,
Oh,
yeah. But it was good.
just
Yeah,
the
how was
girls,
yours?
though. That's not fair. With the kids, too, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like,
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, they can come over. I don't know. How was yours?
it was fine. Uh, didn't do a whole lot. A lot of Lana's parents came over. Kids spent time there. We had plans to take chance to like swimming and stuff for his birthday because his birthday, falls around Christmas time.
Hmm.
But I mean, for that specific day, for some reason, or that weekend, like snowed and stuff, and the rec center was closed. So
Yeah.
like an
Oh, yeah.
IU kind of stuff. But other than that, I mean, it was good. I mean, we're not. I'm not. I don't go out anymore on New Year's. I remember that was a thing we used to do a lot. But yeah, now it's just it hitting midnight. Yay, next year, and then that was it.
Yeah, it's definitely, things have definitely slowed down.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, our friend Larry said he's like remodeling a portion of his house, but he said that when it's done, he kind of wants to do like a New Year's thing,
Hmm.
like
He's
start one.
remodeling his house.
So he's expanding his house, building like a sunroom,
Hmm.
essentially, kind of. I mean,
Dang.
yeah, it's like a closed off sunroom, I think, where it's
Hmm.
roofed. Yeah, he was telling me about it.
Okay, that's
But
cool.
yeah, speaking of going to New Year, I just wanted to see what your favorite things of 2025 was. Favorite things, what you did, products, whatever.
Let's see, 2025. It was a big year for me, I guess. Well, first of all, I'm glad we started this podcasting.
Hmm.
If anything, it just gives us time to catch up or whatever. So this is cool. I did start playing Magic the Gathering, which is really cool. Um,
We can maybe get
Pretty
your
expensive.
friend on to talk about that.
Um, yeah, sure, I can ask him.
And I
But yeah,
started Magic
playing
the
Magic.
Arena last night. I
Oh,
just
you
did a
did?
couple of matches.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been to some events and stuff, and a lot of people that I ask that play Magic Arena say it's not really free to play.
Yeah.
It depends on what you want to get out of it, but it's really not free to play friendly. Um, you have to put some money into it in order to, have a little bit of fun, I guess. I don't know if he said fun, but, to remain, I guess competitive. Because a lot of people do a lot of money into it, but
Hmm.
they also don't really have my favorite format that I play in Magic, Commander.
Hmm.
They don't have it in Arena, so I don't really play it. But they do have draft though. I do like drafting. I've thought about starting it up, but not yet.
Hmm. I mainly
Um,
started just so I can learn how to play.
oh, I mean, if you want, can teach you.
Yeah.
I can bring stuff over, or you guys
Yeah.
can come over here or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the next time um, we go out and you want to come, we start a little late though sometimes.
Mhm.
But you can come too.
Yeah.
I'll hit you up next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Magic, this podcast, and I did become heavier into reading. I feel like this year. Um, when did we start Cradle? Was that this year? Like
No.
earlier this year?
I read
Last
it for
year?
the second time this year, so it was a year before
Yeah.
that.
So we started last year, and then it was sort of upped it this year. I think I found the genre that I like, which is lit RPG, which
Mhm.
is what Dungeon Crawler Carl is. Um, I'm gonna finish up the other series, that I've started, like Stormlight Archives. But then once I'm caught up to all that stuff, I might just mainly concentrate on lit RPG kind of stuff
Mhm.
because that seems like to be what I like, the progressive power upping, and then the whole RPG aspect to it. I do like the Stormlight Archives, but um, that first book, I think social media sold it more than what it is to me. It is really, really good. And the last like few chapters were really, 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 really good. But like getting up to it was a little bit of like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's a lot.
a lot of world building. So, but I am excited because the world is sort of almost fleshed out. There's a lot of questions about it that he'll probably flesh out in the second book, but it's more maybe plot driven, hopefully, than it is like world building.
Hmm.
So I am gonna finish it, obviously, but yeah, lit RPGs I found out this year that I really like. So yeah, other than that, kids are healthy. Um, got a new hobbies and stuff. Yeah, it was a
Mhm.
pretty good year for me. What about you?
Well, yeah, similar. I'm glad we started this, side quest.
Hmm.
And s- man, so I was just telling you, I started, hopefully, I'm almost wrapping up Expedition 33.
Mm.
Um, that is I haven't played many games this year, but that's my favorite game this year so far, more than, even Rebirth, which I had high hopes for, but all the side stuff just made it
Yeah,
like I hated it. Um,
yeah,
but
I
yeah,
agree.
so 33. We went on our first Disney cruise earlier this year,
Mm.
which was expensive, but we were able to get a good deal. Well, good deal. It's still significantly more expensive than other cruises, but it was more affordable. So that was a good experience, especially with the kids. If you have kids, yeah. If you can afford it, I'd recommend it because they had a lot of fun. Gabriel keeps talking about it. Every day he's like,
Mm.
"Can we go on a cruise? Can we go on a cruise?" He's like, "I want to go on a cruise for a million days."
Was it just a lot of things to do?
Yeah, they're constantly
Okay.
playing. The theaters are constantly playing movies on the deck. They're constantly playing Disney movie. Like Jackson watched Princess and the Frog. He really liked Hercules. He saw Hercules, which is a good one.
Hercules is a slept-on
Yeah,
Disney one, man.
yeah, that's a really
It
good
is
one. The
good.
shows are really good. You know, there's
Is this
food
something you think
every time you're
Chance would
hungry.
enjoy?
Yeah, because he can just stay in the pool all day. Um,
Oh, so there's no like lifeguard or anything?
uh, there is, I think, a
Well, I mean,
lifeguard.
not a lifeguard, but there's no like, how there's a break time when you go to
No.
swimming pools?
So
Okay.
the particular boat we were on, the pools weren't great, but the kids loved it. It was like five pools. So four of them are similar. They're just a 6 foot circle, and the pool is like 5 or 6 feet deep, and that's it. There's four of those, and people can go into which one. And then there's a big pool in the center, which is like a big oval kind of thing. That thing's only like 3 feet deep, and that's
Mm.
all the pools. And there's like a water slide and stuff. But
Oh,
I don't
you'll
know. He
like that.
just
The water slide.
like put on a life jacket and just went into one of the 6 foot circles and just floating there. They had like handrails around the side you can just hold on to.
Mm.
Um, yeah, and there
Cool.
was just
Okay.
people in there, and then there's deck chairs, and Jackson was just watching a movie.
Mm. 'Cause I do think they're like special needs certified, like Disney
Hmm.
parks and stuff. So
Yeah.
for those who
So
don't know, my oldest son is autistic,
yeah.
so
Oh yeah. But yeah, their daycare is really good. Jackson Charlotte had a good time. Um,
Mm.
Gable didn't like it as much because he wasn't able to go with them. They were in the same area, but because he was three and under or
Mm-hmm.
under four, whatever the age group is, he had to stay with like a certain group
Age
with
group.
a certain
Mm.
like teacher. But he saw
Oh.
Jackson Charlotte running around and he got upset. So,
Mm.
but they had fun.
Okay.
I mean, they enjoyed the food. You can get ice cream just whenever you want. There was like a paid place, and
Yeah.
then like a place where you just get a cone, and they have a daily soft serve, and they have a daily change. I was like, why
Sounds
would you pay for it?
dangerous.
Yeah, no, because it is because there's buffets are open,
Yeah.
um,
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
always something to do, and we dropped the kids off and we went to go watch a movie, but we ended up falling asleep. Yeah, so it was a good time. I mean, cruises are. We might try a different cruise just because Disney's so expensive, but it is
Hmm.
worth it, especially going to their own private island, which is really
Yeah.
nice because it's just your
Cool.
cruise ship. So yeah, it's a lot of people, but it's a whole island to essentially just your cruise ship. So it's not like super crowded, and they feed you on the
Okay.
island, so you don't have to go back. And there's other things to do there too, besides just going to the beach.
Oh,
Um,
if there's water things, Chance will like it, I think.
yeah, and
Maybe some rides.
they put nets so you don't go out too far, and there's like inner tubes and stuff you can get. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah, it's a good time.
Cool. Yeah, one of our
Um,
goals for this year is to bring him and Cameron finally on an airplane.
where you guys trying to
So
go?
we have to be mentally prepared for that.
Where you guys trying to go?
I don't know, somewhere close. Um, Either maybe Georgia, I guess, but a little
Mm,
scared because
go
the
to the
places we
aquarium.
went to before, they're not racist, but there's some racism there and stuff. Especially with the climate now, a little scared of that. Or maybe like Florida. Somewhere maybe not like a Disney park, Florida kind of thing. But I don't know. We'll see. Somewhere sort of close, so we're not on the airplane for too long, and we'll gradually go from there.
Oh, sorry. Why don't you go to Pensacola, visit your Navy
That's what
Federal
Lana was saying.
brethren?
They have like some nice beaches and stuff there, hopefully, and then
Hmm.
maybe some kind of water park or something. But yeah,
Yeah.
and then we have some Lana, my wife, has some like coworker friends and stuff down there.
Hmm.
So maybe
Yeah.
that was one of the plans
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
or destinations. I mean, but
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah,
Um,
2025 seems
but
pretty good
yeah.
for both of us.
Dungeon Crawler Carl. I got
Hmm.
into it. I read Cradle for the second time earlier this year.
I actually want to start listening to the audiobook of that.
What?
Because speaking of
Cradle?
that, I did start listening to Harry Potter again because they released like a I don't know what they call it, like upgraded or like what is it called when it's like they
Remaster?
add more money to it, but they call it like expensive.
Remaster?
I guess like a remaster of the audiobook for Harry Potter. They actually had like actual like celebrities, not celebrity, but like movie stars or whatever, um,
Hmm.
doing the voices and stuff for it. And then Kit Harington is actually voices a character in book two. I
Oh.
heard he does really good. Um, it's not like one of the main characters, not like Harry or Hermione or whoever, or
Mm-hmm.
Snape or anything like that. But he voices one of the
Oh.
characters in there. Um, but yeah, the first book it is a lot better because like there's like sound effects and all that stuff, and the voice acting is really good. Each
Hmm.
person has their own voice and everything. It's just wish J.K. Rowling wasn't so divisive
Yeah.
because the Harry Potter world she built is it's pretty good.
It is.
Hmm.
But yeah. Yeah. I think that's it for my major highlights. What I look
Okay.
so, but yeah. So moving on to 2026. What are you looking forward to for this year?
Um. Again, hopefully we continue doing this. Maybe we'll get better or start learning how to like edit and add some graphics in here. But it's a little hard because both of us we barely have time to do this for like an hour or so. Um, but yeah, if you want to be serious about it, probably do something like that.
Hmm.
start like editing and stuff. Getting more into Magic, finding out what decks I like to play. Um, and yeah, hopefully it's a big year for my oldest son, Chance, just because, he's making leaps every year. Just curious what leaps he makes this year and stuff. If he can talk more or anything like that. So, and then hopefully Cameron is my youngest son. Hopefully he's I don't know. He has an issue with like pooping in his underwear, dude. It's
Oh,
so annoying. He's still not fully potty trained yet. He's almost 4.
it's okay. Gabriel's same way. He just peed. He pees in his pants or in his bed every now and then.
Yeah, I mean we put them in nighttime diapers, so it's
Mm.
okay. But sometimes he will tell us. We're going into boring stuff, but yeah, sometimes he'll tell us if he has to go. But most of the time, it's like we can tell he went because he stays in a certain corner of the house playing with toys. It's like, Cameron, are you serious? And then he only wants Lana, my wife, to take
Yeah.
him to clean up and stuff. But he knows how to do it, and he knows when he's doing it. But he's just very stubborn and doesn't want to go.
Mm.
It's really annoying.
Mm.
But yeah,
Uh,
what
okay.
about you?
2026. Yeah. Hopefully, um, getting better at this whole podcasting thing and
Hmm.
maybe uploading clips and stuff and start maybe marketing it on our Instagrams or something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking
And
about
then,
that too. I created a TikTok for us, but I don't
mm.
really upload to it. So if we like clip it out and stuff, I think it would be
So
cool.
John sent us the link to have
Yeah,
the clip thing. So it's like 140 something dollars a year, and you get these credits, and we can just upload it, and it'll clip the stuff for us and upload it
yeah,
to wherever we
upload
want.
this link, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I looked into it too. It sounds pretty cool.
yeah. So
I was
maybe we can
thinking,
start
so
that.
like if we get serious about it, I was gonna upgrade this platform, Riverside, that we're
Mm.
on, so it'd be better quality, and then we can subscribe to something like that to make life easier. I think it's
Hmm.
worth it
Yeah,
because
I'm down for that.
if anything, I just enjoy like just
Yeah,
sitting here chopping it up and
yeah.
stuff.
And then I want to start maybe like playthroughs because I looked up when
Mm.
Steam has a winter sale right now. Uh, I want to play the Resident Evil 2 remake. That's like $10. Same
Yeah,
with
I'm
Resident Evil
down too
3.
because I also want to play Ghost of Tsushima. I
Okay,
can stream that sometime too.
yeah. So start that, and there's a bunch of movies coming out this year. I'm really looking forward to. So
Mm.
speaking of which, like Odyssey trailer came out. There's been
Yeah.
teaser, and then Avengers Doomsday teasers that came out,
Hmm.
and whatchamacallit? Yeah. So those are two movies coming out, and then Spider-Man: Brand New Day is coming out this year.
Yep.
Looking forward to those three.
Hmm.
I think Spider-Man and Odyssey are coming out within a month of each other.
Yeah, that's the dates and stuff. I don't know the exact dates, but I remember them being pretty
Yeah,
close.
I think Spider-Man's in June, and then Odyssey's in July.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna avoid all like trailers because, like I said in the past, just trailers just ruin everything. Teasers are usually okay,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna avoid trailers for Spider-Man. So I didn't watch this Odyssey trailer, but I do remember this because I love Greek mythology is one of the things in like high school that I really paid attention to. I just like the whole mythos and stuff. And I remember our English teacher read like the Odyssey or whatever to like the class or assigned us the book to read or whatever. But I remember
Oh.
the Tales of Odysseus and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
mean, it was
I
just
like
so
it,
cool,
but
dude.
and I know the Odyssey's the greatest story ever told, but I still don't know what it's about. So I watched the trailer. I'm like, this looks cool. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
So
dude. Hmm.
maybe I'll put that on my list of books to read.
Yeah. So it is cool. And then, yeah, did you? So like the Avengers Doomsday teasers, did you watch? Like, I think there's like 3 of them.
I think I watched one of them. I know they're like character trailers, and I think the latest
Mm.
one is Thor, and they're showing him more serious.
Yeah, talking about
So,
like how his next battle is become like a good father or something.
hmm
Is that what you're talking about?
something like that. Yeah, I don't. I
Unless
didn't
they have a
watch
second
that
one.
one in particular, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So like you should watch them. The Captain America ones, it's whatever. It's a little boring. The Thor one seems okay, but the one that I thought was pretty cool was the X Men one. but I'm not gonna like say anything. Just let me know if you think it's too much AI, because you can definitely tell they used AI in that trailer.
So yeah, I know it's just a teaser, so things aren't polished yet, but that's probably why you could tell. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Yeah, I'll watch that after we're done with this.
Cool.
But yeah, those are the two. Well, I guess the three main movies I'm looking forward to this year.
Yeah, I think
Um,
so.
but apparently everyone was looking forward to the third Avatar, the Blue People Avatar.
Now that what is it? Steven Spielberg, James Cameron,
James Cameron. Yeah,
James Cameron. Yeah, I do not care about the first movie was good.
yeah,
If he released the two other movies within the next 5 years after that movie, I would have been all for it.
yeah,
But I could care
yeah,
less about any of this Avatar stuff.
yeah. Me too. Like the second one came out, Way of Water. It,
Yeah,
a lot of people saw it to be at $1 billion. It came out on
dude,
Disney
I
Plus.
did
I
not
saw
care.
it. I was like, pass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it like does not interest me whatsoever.
yeah.
For
But they
just
keep
because it's
making
been so
money.
long, and I
Yeah,
don't know. It's just I'd rather rewatch The Last Airbender or something. The
yeah,
actual Avatar I care about. I do need to watch the live action for
yeah. I
that
heard that
film.
was actually pretty good. I haven't seen it yet either.
The newest season came
Hmm.
out, or it's coming out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One Piece season 2 is supposed to be released this
Yeah.
year,
Oh
right?
yeah, One
Yeah,
Piece this season. Yeah, I'm excited
yeah.
for that.
So yeah, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
good shows, a lot of good movies coming out this
Mm-hmm.
year.
2026 is the year, man.
Oh, and speaking of movies, apparently Scarlett Johansson's in talks to about joining
Mm.
Batman 2, the Robert Pattinson Batman.
Mm.
So she could be Poison Ivy,
Oh, I didn't think about
uh,
that.
Barbara
But
Gordon.
Barbara Gordon,
I don't
because
know.
I guess she's sort of a redhead, right, in the
She
comics.
is,
So,
although if they take from the Absolute Universe, she's not. But you
oh,
haven't
I
read
haven't
that.
read that yet.
Oh
We'll
man,
talk about those comics
so
later.
sorry. But yeah, um, yeah, speculation. I can only think of those two. I don't think she'll be
You think she'll be a villain because she played a
Harley
hero
Quinn.
in Marvel?
I mean,
I
it
guess
could be
Poison
something different.
Ivy can be considered a villain.
Poison Ivy, yeah, is like a pseudo villain. I mean, she's just trying to save the planet in a
Yeah.
very zealous way. But yeah, she's just in talks, so nothing's confirmed. I just thought I saw that. I was like,
Mm.
oh, that's pretty cool. She turned, I think, 40 this year.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I'm all for it if she wants to be part of it. So
hmm
the Robert Pattinson Batman's pretty good.
Yeah, I really like
I just
that
hope
one.
it's they add a little bit more comic booky to it and less real
Yeah.
lifeism to it. But and hopefully the Penguin is back. I heard his show is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh,
One of the best. Yeah. Huh?
did you subscribe to HBO?
No,
Oh, okay.
I never saw it.
Oh no, I didn't because you mentioned you were gonna subscribe to HBO for like a month
Oh
to
yeah,
watch something.
I this year I have to go through all my subscriptions and cancel all of them
Hmm.
or whatever I don't use, and I'll probably pick up HBO so I can watch Peacemaker season 2 and
Hmm.
probably watch Penguin probably because I heard he's like people consider the best villain live adaptation character
Hmm.
kind of thing. Like his show is like really 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 good.
Yeah, I mean he was good in the movie, so
Yeah.
yeah, looking forward to that or whatever it becomes of that. I don't think
Hmm.
it's part of the whole um
James Gunn universe.
James Gunn universe. Yeah, I was like, what's
Yeah, I heard
that?
it's not, but
Hmm.
they can make money off of that plus an in-universe Batman. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both movies will probably just sell.
I still need to watch Superman, but
Yeah.
I'll get to that. Speaking of Superman, uh, we started reading, Absolute Universe comics like we talked about our last podcast. We read Absolute Wonder Woman,
Yep.
Volume 1, which is really
That's
good.
the first 7 issues.
Yeah. And then now we're here to talk about Absolute Superman,
Hmm.
Volume 1. I don't know if
We'll
you want to
just give
start us
like
off.
a overview of it. Do you want to go like in depth and talk about each episode or each issue, or just like an overview? I guess
Just an overview. We may, I guess we'll leave the
it'll
in-depth
probably
stuff.
contain spoilers and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we'll just
but
go
it's been out for a
overview,
while.
and then maybe we can start a review series where we go more in depth into that stuff. Because when we talked
Yeah,
about Absolute Wonder Woman, it was an overview, but then we went in depth a little bit, but not too much.
it
So it
was.
was like a back and forth.
Yeah,
So we'll figure it out. But I guess we'll
yeah.
just do overview for right now.
Hmm. Well, what did you think?
So to be honest, I didn't read all of it. I just knew about it because I watched a bunch of YouTube
Mm.
videos on it.
So
But
you're caught
from
up then.
I am caught up. But
I'm only
I
on
want to read
wherever
it
we read.
because I want to know all the details because I did the same for Absolute Batman, but I read Absolute Batman. There's all these details that,
Yeah,
YouTube videos miss
that's
and
usually
stuff.
the case.
Yeah, so but when watching the videos, I liked Absolute Superman better than Absolute Batman from what it seemed like.
Hmm.
He yeah, overarching he's still a kid. I think he's in his teens when his planet blew up. Like he wasn't a
Yeah,
baby. Like he
he wasn't.
was yeah, he was and his parents weren't these super smart scientists. They were laborers, like farmers
No, they
essentially.
were super smart
I mean, they
scientists.
were super smart, but they
Mhm.
in this version of Krypton, they're put into classes and they're at the lowest class. Like they were farmers
Yeah.
essentially.
So
And
yeah, I mean they explain that in the book if you read it. That's probably a detail you didn't know about.
yeah, yeah.
But they were like, so you like go to school and then depending on your grades and stuff, it'll put you in a certain class. And then both of Clark's parents were like super smart, but they had radical different ideas than what the elite wants them to think because they would think
Mm,
outside the box. So they all their work that they did was considered, like, oh, this is trash kind of stuff.
yeah.
And so like they grew up to be one of the smartest people. This is society doesn't see them as that because the
Mm.
school dubbed them as a lower class.
Cause yeah, I was
So that's
thinking
why,
that.
huh?
I was like, Clark's cape
Yeah,
essentially is like advanced tech that his parents created. I was like, how the heck do they do that when they're
yeah,
farmers? But now you're saying this, it makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah. So that's what I was getting to because they're not like dumb. They're like top of the cream of the crop. It's just they don't think the same.
Mm-hmm.
So Clark growing up was sort of similar too. Like he had to write an essay, and then apparently there's this big nexus of like knowledge that you're supposed to use it from or reference from. And so like when he turned in his essay, he was the teachers were like, "Hey, where'd you like get this? You didn't like source this from, whatever this I forgot what it's called, but you didn't like credit this source." He's like, "Why?" And then Clark was like, "Well, that's because I didn't use it." And they're like, "What? So these ideas are your own?" And he's like, "Yes." And so like they considered him like a radical thinker, and like now he's in the working class. And then Clark's like, "That's fine with me. Both my parents are in the working class. That's what I want
Mm.
to be."
Oh, interesting.
So
Yeah, and
yeah,
their
so you
symbol
should like definitely like check it
is
out,
the
read it.
S. Yeah.
But as far as like just the comic books, no YouTube, I do like Absolute Superman. I'm not sure if I like it more than Absolute Batman because I have to read that. But I do like Absolute Wonder Woman more in terms of the first 7 issues so far.
Mm.
um, but it's like you said, um, Superman's different in this one. His powers are a bit different. They're sort of the same but different. Um, so he does have all the powers you know Superman to have, but he like runs. He can run out as he's like fighting or whatever. Like he has to recharge, and recharging also takes more time. It seems like than him just be instantly just souped up. So like if he's fighting for a while, like it's like you said, his suit, he's pretty much like an Iron Man where he has his own Jarvis. So his
Mm-hmm.
suit is like a living bio suit thing that can talk to him, and he's like when he's fighting and stuff, he's like, hey, you're running a little low on solar radiation or whatever, blah blah. You need to like get out of here, but it's Clark. He like wants to save these people. Um, so he does fight in the first 7, but also like it's a lot of like world building. You see where he's coming from, and he doesn't like. It's not like Wonder Woman or Batman or whatever, where I don't know about Batman really yet, but he still doesn't really kill people, but he's pretty ruthless about it too.
Mm-hmm.
He's not as kind-hearted, even though he has a kind heart. Um, but then it's a lot about like I compare it to like the real world now. Like the peacemakers in this series seem like the ICE agents in real life. I don't know if that's what he's going for. I'm not. We're not trying to be political, but in my head, that's what it seems like because these peacemakers they will do anything for peace, but then they're like pretty corrupt too. It's like they like would start killing people and be like they were in the way of our justice or something. So that's the kind of like peacemakers
Mm-hmm.
these people are, and they're like pretty. They have like PTSD and stuff. Some of them, so they're like in their head, they're like, "Oh man, did I just kill this person?" But they deserved it, kind of stuff, because they were blocking justice, kind of thing. But then they would feel bad afterwards. So these people aren't like stable. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's the people that you know they want in this like thing. So, but all in all, it was really really good. It's probably haven't read too much Superman, so I can't be a judge. But I mean, it's really good so far. I'm liking Absolute Superman, and the
Yeah.
big bads in there. They're there's two of them, I would say. So I don't know how one is in charge of the other. I figured it was the other way around. But yeah, Superman doesn't do a whole lot of fighting, even though he does showcase his powers. Um, but that's to be expected when you're Superman. You can't really just beat up on regular
Yeah.
humans. But I do like how his powers aren't. He's not a super immortal god. And I do like the fact that he has to also rely on his suit sometimes too, because it is like a separate character entity kind of thing that's part of his powers. I would say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Based off all I know, it is good, but I did like Absolute Wonder Woman better. Maybe because I don't know her story all too well, so everything
Maybe
is
it's just fresh
pretty,
to you.
all even in the Absolute verse. Even I mean prior to the Absolute verse, she's the one I know least from the Trinity.
Mm,
So all
yeah.
of her lore and stuff is
And again, Absolute
cool.
Wonder Woman was also like a lot of the Greek mythology stuff with
Mm-hmm.
Hades and Zeus and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So we're both about that.
Yeah.
So I think for that also gives it a slight edge.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have to read the first volume of Absolute Batman, and I'll see which of the big three I like the
Yeah.
best. But
But yeah, Absolute Superman. I am looking forward to getting all the details. Wait, what does the seventh issue end? So I know.
so it ends with them revealing who the second
I mean, you can
bad
just
guy
say it.
is.
It's just bad guys.
Oh, I guess spoilers and stuff. So like one of the bad guys revealed halfway through is Brainiac.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so he's in charge of this Peacemaker Corps, and they're called the Lazarus Corp, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so just from that, you already know who the main bad guy is. I guess for the first arc, so it's Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah,
They
I
they
thought it was
hint at it
interesting.
throughout the story, like, oh, if you pay like $1 million a minute, you can. They apparently had this technology to make you go younger. Like reduces 10 minutes of your life every minute or something like that. You're in there, so this guy charges like $1 million a minute or something like that. I was like, oh, okay, it's probably the Lazarus Pit, which is Ra's al Ghul. Um, so apparently, I guess he's the big boss. He tells Brainiac what to do, which is weird to me. I figured Brainiac would outsmart him, but Ra's al Ghul is ever living, and I guess he's more cunning
Mm-hmm.
than Brainiac. But who knows? So it ends with them revealing Ra's al Ghul. Like he's in the Lazarus Pit, and he's like, I am Ra's al Ghul, kind of thing.
Mm.
Um, so
Yeah, so that was interesting. I was like, oh, so they're not making him a Batman baddie,
I
at least
mean,
not
it's
right
in the
off the
same
bat.
world, so who knows?
Yeah,
But yeah, it
interesting.
it's
Okay,
cool. And
did
yeah,
they?
again, just like the universe is just different. Superman's just poor. He's for the working class instead of for the government kind of stuff. So
Yeah, so I remember them mentioning that he's still one that if you come across him, then he inspires you, even if he's in your, just passing through or whatever, because he gives people hope. which
Hmm.
is essentially, yeah, what Superman's supposed to be. Um, yeah, I like
Yeah.
this retelling. It was very, very, very interesting. And did they get into Brainiac's origin or his backstory?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
okay, all right.
You don't really know anything about either of the two, like how what they're like in this
Mm,
absolute universe.
yeah.
So it's just they do like a quick little thing of him in his like lab or whatever, and
Mm,
then you see like little jars of people screaming and stuff, "Please kill us!" Because Brainiac's whole thing, I guess, was he just shrunk worlds, kept them in a jar.
mm,
Um, and then in this one, I guess he does something. They don't really explain a whole lot. The main thing you see of Brainiac in the first seven um, issues is he's like in charge of the peacemakers, and then each time they come back, they had to do some kind of evaluation or like police report. And you enter it into like an AI chat, and then he is pretty much the AI chat, and then it's like one of the things that I said where some of the peacemakers they have like PTSD, so they're like in there talking to the AI chat saying, it was crazy, like I just killed this person, blah blah, like I think I need counseling or something. And then the AI chatbot was like, it sounds like to me you're saying she got in the way of like justice or something, and she was just a miss um an unfortunate accident in the line of duty or whatever. So Brainiac is interpreting this to telling the guy he's okay, he can go back on the field, but the guy's like, no, I don't think I can go back on the field. And then he goes back on the field and he has another episode and fucking just
yeah.
does his thing again. So that's the idea of the peacemakers. They're just like not good
So,
people or unstable people,
yeah,
and that's what Brainiac wants out there.
yeah.
And he manipulates this corporation he's in charge of.
So that
Yeah.
guy that you're talking about, I think his name is actually Peacemaker
Is he?
in the
Is he the
main.
peacemaker? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. It could be.
yeah,
That could be just. Oh, that makes sense actually, because they concentrate on this guy a lot.
yeah. So
He was in there for. I was like,
yeah.
why is this guy so special? But yeah, okay.
Oh man. But yeah, the Peacemakers in this, they're a military group, so it's like a bunch of them. They're called the Peacemakers.
Mm.
But yeah, in the normal universe, there's only one, and then that's this guy's name. I forgot his name, Steve
Mm.
or something like that.
Yeah, I forgot his name too.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading it, and I'm not really talking about it too much because I don't want to spoil the future issues. So that's
Mm.
why, yeah, I asked you where it ended, Volume One. Yeah, that's good.
Cool. Hmm.
And then another thing, moving on, different topic. Another thing that ended this year finally was Stranger Things.
Mm.
Yes, so they broke it up into essentially three parts. They just dominated the 2025 holidays, the big
Yeah,
three
December
holidays.
was just
Yeah, no, end of
November. December was
November
just
to
about
just yeah.
Stranger Things.
So yeah, part one, 4 episodes. We talked about that, and then part two was another 3 episodes, and then
Hmm.
that was released on Christmas, and then the last 2 hour finale movie thing was released on New Year's.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are your thoughts? Like, what you think of it?
So like the season entirely, I thought was really really good. I did enjoy it a lot. The last episode, I had just had a bunch of questions. Apparently, the internet did too. Just like a lot of plot holes, I guess. Um,
Spoilers, by the way.
oh yeah, spoilers. But I do the first 7 episodes. I feel like were really really good. The build up to the big fight with Vecna and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, the last episode, I guess we can just talk about that. That's the big topic. But it was really good. I did enjoy everything that I saw, but some of the things that I saw, I had questions on. Didn't really make sense to me.
Like what?
The main thing being like this other planet
Hmm.
world. Where are all the Demogorgons?
So that's what I thought. Like if the
It's like was
Demogorgons,
completely empty,
yeah,
other than Vecna
the
and the
mind flare.
Mind Flayer.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
Where the F are the
yeah. The
Demogorgons?
Demogorgons came from this planet. Then where was that whole army of them or whatever?
Yeah, dude.
It
It's
was
like they
completely
will
empty.
kill the last like 3 or 4 of them in the season finale of
Hmm.
the episode 7. It's like, what happened, dude?
They ran out of CGI money.
No, obviously did not.
I don't know.
So that's a question of mine. another thing was I noticed when Will was tapped in the final fight, he didn't really get hurt.
Yeah.
When he was tapped in, he didn't feel the pain, even though he's getting Vecna and the Mind Flayer were getting like
So I don't
burned
think
up.
he. So my thing about that was, so yeah, his whole spiel. He doesn't really have powers. He can tap into Vecna's powers and use them
Yeah, but he can.
against it.
He's supposed to feel whatever they're
So
feeling.
I didn't think he actually felt it. He was just reacting to how they were reacting.
Well, now that you think about it, when he controlled those three Demogorgons and broke their arms
Yeah.
and stuff, he didn't feel it either.
Yeah.
And then when he did that to Vecna to help Max escape, he didn't
Yeah.
really feel that either.
Yeah. He didn't. So I think he
Okay,
wasn't. He wasn't aware at first. So he was just seeing and experiencing things. He was just screaming because they were screaming.
I guess.
Um, but yeah, when you learn how to control it, then he can make him just hurt themselves or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole Demogorgon thing was a big thing for me. Like, why is this planet so empty?
Hmm.
And they built up like the whole thing for like I know the wormhole is not their planet, but I figured their planet would be like not so nice looking. It was like all bright. I mean, obviously everything. Well, not obviously, but everything was dead. It was just mountains and dirt,
Yeah.
but it was bright and sunny. I figured it'd be a little on, you know, what on point or not on point, but on brand, where it should be a little dark
Hmm.
and like especially if it's full of monsters and the mind flares. This big fog thing is like there's none of that. It was just this big fucking finger tower in the middle of a desert, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. I was getting ready for them to, I don't know, at least go up against like some troops, but
Yeah, like
no.
the mind flare has Demogorgons, one Vecna, and that's it. There's no like lieutenants. I guess they would have to build up to that, but there's like literally no protection for like this final fight or whatever.
Hmm.
And he never explained either why he needed that many kids.
So yeah, I don't know if the number meant anything. I just my thing was he needed 12. I think 12 was just the number that he figured that could enhance his power enough where he could just bring the. So the whole thing is there's Earth and there's other Demogorgon place or Mind Flayer place, and the Upside Down is a tunnel connecting them,
Yeah,
and so he's just trying to bring the two worlds together
yeah,
and merge them.
but
But he just
why does he need the kids like at all? Like, what do they provide that gives
they
him more
enhance
power?
they enhance his power. Like
And he needs
he
that
needs it
enhanced
because he's
power.
moving a planet.
Oh,
Yeah,
the mind flare is.
yeah. Well, so he's tapping him and the Mind Flayer are essentially this. Like he gave himself up. His whole Henry's whole backstory, Vecna's whole
Yeah,
backstory is he gave
I thought that
himself
was
up.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
That
to
backstory.
be him and the Mind Flayer essentially the main, the only the same person. So
Yeah,
he needed this power to essentially move that planet to come crashing into Earth and fuse them. So that's why he needed these children because their minds are weak, so he can use them however he wants without them like fighting back.
mm,
And each one, I guess, multiplies his power by a certain amount. They didn't really go into it. He just needed these 12 kids,
yeah, that's cool.
and then yeah, I think they utilized people pretty well. I'm trying to think if I did. I mean, Jonathan was kind of like a little bit whiny,
Oh,
worried about Nancy the whole time. But I mean, he
yeah,
ended up. I mean, he ended up. But after they got their whole relationship thing resolved, it was a lot better.
yeah,
Um, Steve, I wish he was cool. I always liked him. But I wish they did more with him a little bit. But I
yeah,
mean, they had to give everyone their. It was a big cast,
yeah.
so they gave
I was waiting
everyone.
for someone to die.
Yeah,
Like
me
every
too.
time they had like a big moment, I'm like, oh, they're dead.
Hmm.
I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
it's
they're dead.
Lucas. Oh,
Yeah,
it's Mike. Oh, it's Will. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I do like how each person got their own like ending,
Hmm.
and it was pretty cool. I think the best ending for me, the least sad, I guess, is would be Steve. You know, he got to do what he wanted, work with kids and stuff, and he got to stay in his hometown. It seemed like everyone else is, well, not everyone else. Yeah, like everyone else was like, I don't know, I'm not. Well, they're out there doing I guess what they want, but they
Hmm.
all like also do miss each other, which is cool.
Yeah.
I do like how his sister, Mike's sister, is now like into Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, and I like that whole last
Oh, the young
campaign.
sister. Yeah, yeah, Holly.
Yeah, and
Pass it on to the next
yeah, everything was
generation.
good. I do agree with Mike, and I do believe.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I
So,
mean,
yeah, spoilers. The ending is 11 sacrificed herself to, well, she didn't really
mhm,
sacrifice herself. She was being hunted by the government, so she
mhm.
needed essentially to end herself. So none of her friends and her won't be hunted until the ends of the earth. Because
That's another issue I had too. What the heck happened? Why is Hopper? Why is no one in jail? They literally were killing military people.
yeah,
None of them were in jail.
but these military people were kidnapping kids.
Yeah, but that's the government can cover that up.
I mean, I guess yeah, they
That's
never
not an
really
issue.
fully
They were like
resolved it.
told by the government to do all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, well, maybe it was just this one lady, but she, it's
Like
like
nothing
11
came of
died, and
that
they're like,
after.
all
Like
right, peace out, we're
yeah, like
done.
L like went into the portal and got destroyed by the wormhole, and then there's like, yep, we're good.
Yeah,
It's like, dude,
sorry
that's
everyone.
the big plot hole.
Yeah, yeah.
See, that's the ending is like they I feel like it was rushed.
It's kind of like an
They could have like
Inception
added
ending.
more and then did something else. They didn't have need to have a whole. I guess budgeting and all that stuff. They wanted to wrap it up, but it's just so many
Hmm.
questions.
Yeah, yeah. It was like an Inception ending. You could believe it or you could not believe it.
Oh yeah, the way Mike was saying like how all the things were on, and it was weird to me that L sort of just disappeared from the
Yeah,
back of the truck.
yeah.
Um, I didn't go back and rewatch to see if that door actually opened or not. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Oh yeah.
Where she snuck into. I don't know if you did or not, but I didn't. So I just figured, okay, that makes sense. And then, because it is weird, she was just sort of just standing there, and then it went, and then she
Yeah.
just disappeared. It's like, oh, okay, that sort of makes sense to me.
Hmm.
And then it's more believable where you see that it cuts to L when Mike's explaining it, and then she's at a place with two waterfalls instead of three.
Hmm.
Because if it was some kind of dream kind of thing that he's telling, it would have been three waterfalls instead of two. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I did see two. I was like looking for a third one,
Yeah. So
but
that's why I think it's like I saw someone say that it's more believable. I was like, okay, that makes sense.
yeah. But yeah, it was good. I mean, I wouldn't say it was the greatest thing I've ever seen, but I did
Mm.
like overall like the series.
It is one of my favorite shows, like
Hmm.
overall. But I still think the first season's the best season, dude. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
it was almost perfect.
yeah. It was crazy when they did all those flashbacks. I'm like, oh my god,
Hmm.
it's like what 10 years ago or something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
They were they were so small.
yeah. They were tiny. Well, I know kids grow up fast and stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think they. I don't know why it took them so long to film this last season, but
Yeah. That probably like contracting and
yeah.
stuff, and then they all had different projects, and then the studio wants to milk Stranger Things for as long as they can, so they can make more money off of it. So
Well, they are making a spin-off of a different group in this universe that's not affiliated with, Mike and his crew. Yeah.
how like no one else they weren't like in the
I
upside down.
mean, I don't know. So there might be another Vecna. On the Mindflayer probably has another person who got defeated, so he relied on Vecna. I don't know. Vecna maybe got the furthest. I have no idea.
Hmm. Cool.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
mean, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I mean they are. Yeah, they are milking it, so I'm not sure what this whole new series is gonna be about.
Yeah, it's just that last episode. I did enjoy it while I was watching it. And then afterwards, like, wait, what the heck?
Yeah.
Well, what happened to this? So
Who's your favorite character?
Lucas,
Yeah, same here. I was gonna say Lucas.
Lucas is
He was,
he's just the best.
yeah, he was the most consistent. He was always there.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
he was a jock, but he also defended his friends. He never wavered. Dustin became like a little too emo, which I understand. Like I guess his best friend,
I do
one
like
of
Dustin a lot.
his close friend died, and then he had to go through, his anger phase and all that stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
no,
do like
Lucas was
Dustin a lot.
definitely,
Hmm.
yeah,
I like the whole dynamic in the beginning of the series with Dustin and Lucas because I had the whole
hmm,
Will and Mike
yeah.
as best friends. I did like Dustin and Lucas, but then they had to pivot away because of Max, which is fine. I do like Max a lot too.
Actually, I'm
I
glad
thought she was
Dustin
a
and
really good
Steve,
written character and stuff.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad Dustin and Steve became like best friends.
Hmm.
That was a relationship I didn't see coming in what the second season.
Yeah,
So yeah,
because Steve was an asshole.
yeah,
Apparently, he was supposed to. I think the Duffer brothers or something was supposed to like just. He was just supposed to be a side character. I think he was supposed to die or something.
mm,
But he was like a big douche,
yeah.
and then
But
he
he
like just.
redeemed himself at the end.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but yeah.
that was
Lucas is
yeah,
my main.
yeah. Oh man,
Mm.
this cough. But yeah, yeah. Let's call it a night because I don't know. I don't want to blow people's eardrums by coughing on the microphone.
And it's not too bad, but yeah, I think that's all the topics we had
Yeah,
because end of December is just a lot of holidays. We both have families and stuff, so
yeah,
and then not a whole lot of things get. Well, do they get announced? Not really, but yeah, I think that's all we
yeah,
have for this episode.
yeah. I think movie award
Yeah.
season is coming up, so
Oh yeah.
we'll see.
So yeah, leave a comment down below. Just tell us what you guys thought about Stranger Things overall and what you
Hmm.
think of what you thought of the last episode.
Oh,
But yeah,
wait,
what's up?
sorry. One sidebar. So, since we seem like we like similar books, you should read the Dan Browns, like Da Vinci Code and stuff. The
I
author,
saw the movie with Tom Hanks.
yeah, but no, the book series, the author Dan Brown.
Hmm.
All the books I've read, I really, really, really enjoyed, like a lot. And he released a new one back in 2025 that I need to get.
Hmm.
Um,
There's
it's
just
also
like mystery stuff, right?
kind of, yeah, like it uses real life, like Da Vinci Code is obviously revolves around Leonardo da Vinci and like
Hmm.
his paintings and all this stuff. And this
Yeah.
guy, I don't know if symbologist is like a real field of study, but Robert Langdon is the same character throughout. Since Da Vinci Code and onward is Robert Langdon. Dan Brown has a couple of other books that don't have Robert Langdon in it.
Hmm.
But since Da Vinci Code came out, it's the Robert Langdon verse. He's like this professor that,
Yeah. It was like
um,
just uncovers like the Illuminati of the world or
yep,
whatever.
yep.
Yeah.
So it's really really
Cool.
good. You
I'll
should get
add it
into
to
it.
my list.
Yeah.
I'm a lot of audiobooks now for
Hmm.
me, so I gotta add it to my list.
But yeah, just want to let you know. But yeah, anyway, thanks for everyone for joining us, and
Yep.
hopefully we'll have a good 2026.
Yep. See y'all.